Hello and welcome, this is Victor. Today I am going to do a quick unboxing and first impression video of the Layer 2.0 watch from -8 watches. Let's begin. Now you may wonder why besides the watch, I also have a headphone and a fitness band over here in the frame. Well, it turns out that they are all designed by the same group of people, the Astro Studio. And as you can see, I really like their design. So just quickly take a look at this headphone. It's by the brand. It has a brand of Seoul Republic. And what I really like about it is that it actually can take this, the cans off, which is really sweet. And what they were selling at that time is that this headband is almost indestructible. I've been using this for years, and they indeed are indestructible. Another thing that I have here, the fitness band is actually made by Nike. So the studio designed how it looks like. And up to today, I still like this band a lot because it looks really nice. It's relatively thin. And it tells me time, tells me how much steps. Unfortunately, Nike has discontinued this thing. So I can still charge it, but it doesn't really do much for me anymore. So what a pity. But anyway, so let's focus on the watch for today. And this watch, the brand name is called -8, and it is a company that is based in San Francisco. Now, they started making watches back in 2013, and they positioned themselves like a micro brand, and they made watches in smaller batches. At that time, the reason why they call themselves the -8 watches is because of the time zone that they are at. They have the GMT -8 or -8 -8 time zone, so they just name the watch or the brand -8, which is pretty cool and quite interesting. The first watch they released was called the Layer, which is very unique, and honestly, I couldn't find anything similar in the market. However, the watch, even though it's really nice looking and very futuristic, it's rather big for me. It's 46 millimeters wide for the case, and I personally don't really like big watches, so that's one of the biggest reasons why I didn't get it. But this Layer 2.0 basically answered all of my requests. It's smaller and it's just nice. So this is the box that came in. Because it's I'm gonna see the reflection over here, so you can see that this is -8, and this is the first time I actually opened this box, so I don't know what's inside, but let's take a look at it. So I like the fact that the box is pretty compact. You don't need really a gigantic box for a watch, and safe materials as well, but it's still quite nice. So let's just open it. And inside you have a bigger -8 logo over here, this way. So see the reflection over here, and let's take a look at that. Oh, look at this, very nicely done. So what I bought, they have 3 colors of option. One is completely black. The other one is black, but then the dial is different. The hands are of different colors, and the markers are also different colors. I like this two-tone thing, which I'm going to show you next. And here it is, a watch. First look, size is great. It's still a little bit too big for like my typical go-to size, 39 millimeters or 40. But I mean, it looks very nice. So let's take a look at that. So inside the box, you see that is a little booklet for a quick starting guide. And here it tells you, what's, how do you read time, and also tells about how do you wind it, how do you, it's an automatic watch, and you can also just hand wind it to get some power in, and teaches you how to adjust time and date, pretty standard watch movement. Now over here you have the watch, so let's take it out. And this color is, I think it's called Sandstorm or something. And let's put this aside. And it's two-tone, as I said. The top layer is a PVD black tone, and the bottom is the stainless steel, kind of a silverish tone. The band is more like a sandstorm, so it's a lighter in color versus the black color for the other two color versions. It's a little bit hefty because it's all stainless steel. So let's take a look at how much it weighs. So I have a little my trusty little scale over here, and it's going to be 0 right now. And I'm gonna put the watch here. Is 130.4 grams. So take my word for that. Let's call it 130 grams. So a little bit on the heavy side, but once again, because of the stainless steel, it has some, you know, solid feel to it, which I like. Okay, so let's take this aside. In this video, I also happen to have this guy to measure the size of this watch. So let's take a look at that. Here, I'm gonna try to adjust my display, so you can see that it is 41.9 and 42. So that's what it is being advertised, 42 millimeters. In terms of thickness, let's take a look at that. The thickness is about 14.2, which is millimeters, which is also what they have advertised. So they said 14.4 or something, but I mean, it's close enough, right? Now, so let's take that aside and let's take a closer look at the watch. So it has the typical 3-hand things with the second hand, hour hand, and minutes hand. It also has the date, which is at the, oh, sorry, I should do it upside down. It also has the date on the 8th or the 40th minute mark over here, instead of the typical like on 3 hour or 3 o'clock or 6 o'clock thing. So it's pretty unique. The crown is also at the 4 o'clock position, which is not the normal ones, but then a lot of watches have been doing this. It's kind of like make it less likely to be knocked when it is like flush on this end. Now, so a little bit of specs about this. You can take a look at their website, but I'm just going to read that through for you. So the casing is made by 316L stainless steel, pretty standard material for watches, and it has a sapphire crystal on the front. I believe that at the back as well. So let me just turn it out. And you can see at the back is also visible the movement. The movement is a Seiko NH35 automatic. Pretty good workhorse. A lot of watches, especially microbrands, are using them. It's pretty robust, and yeah, so it's a good choice. Water resistance is up to 100 meters, 10 ATM, and again the case itself is 42 millimeter wide, and also 20 meters lug to lug here. And this is it's not those quick release, but I'm sure that you can just use a spring thing to take it off, and then you can switch to another brand quite easily. 20 millimeters is pretty standard. You can buy a lot of different bands you like, NATO band, pass-through. I personally like one pass-through bands a lot. And yeah, thickness is good, 40.4 or 40.2 millimeters. So let's put it on my wrist and see how it looks like on wrists. So the band is also really comfortable. It's thick, but then it's pretty flexible. So I like it. And it goes quite well with the whole idea of like a tough day-to-day wear watch. So I'm wearing at the third hole over here. I hope you can see that. And then it goes quite well around my wrist. And there you have. Just a little bit close up for this watch. Quite nice. And it feels great. Like it's not fair. It's very comfortable. And actually, the way to tell time is also quite easy. The contrast of the hands and the back at the watch is also quite nice. So I really like the look of that. And even though it's a 42 millimeters watch, wide watch, as opposed to those that I typically wear, the 39 or 40, it doesn't feel a lot bigger, which is great because I mean I can totally see myself working, doing things with this watch, and without it getting in the way. Some people will say that it's a little bit thicker than like say 12 millimeters, but honestly, like this is I think the portion is actually quite nice. The proportion and the ratio is quite nice, And they also put in some details at the crown. So let me just do a little bit close up over here. Well, we can see that they actually have their logo -H over here in the crown, which is quite a nice touch in there. So overall, I really like this watch. I'm glad that I finally get a chance to get a watch from -H. The reason why they call it layer, by the way, I believe is because of the way they layer the markers. So it has like the minutes has one layer, the markers for the minutes has another layer, so it recreates a nice 3D effect in there. So for that, I really enjoyed, and I think it's a very unique watch. Again, like I couldn't find anything that is similar to this watch in terms of design, which makes it even a better collection. And I do want to wear it from time to time. I'm not gonna just like keep it in a box and just stare at it. I'm gonna use this watch. And yeah, so this is the quick unboxing and first impression video for the Layer 2.0 watch from -H watches. And let me just take it off again. Just put it on the table. And I want to show you again the other two things that the design studio made, amongst other things as well. So the Nike Fuel Band, which is still one of my favorite fitness tracker, and the Soul Republic headphone. I'm so glad that I just happened to have a lot of the designs from this design studio, which is a nice surprise. And totally, as you can see, I really like what they do. So keep up the good work, and I hope to see another nice design from you guys. And once again, thank you very much for watching my video. If you like the video, please like, subscribe, and share with your friends. And I hope to make another video for you soon. Thank you so much. Bye.